Golly.
Good evening, everybody, and how are you keeping? All well, I hope. We're just having Shug's just having a couple of problems with his audio,
And
unless
his
he's got it
accent.
sorted now. Oh, and his accent, but he's always had a problem with that anyway.
He has two problems. 2 ears.
I'll bring the guys in anyway tonight. At the moment, we've got Jake. Saturday morning cartoons, yay!
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hang on. Other stuff as well.
Look at that.
Saturday morning
Look at that.
cartoons.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not finished yet. Not finished yet. Saturday
Hey,
morning cartoons pen.
you're on
Look at
cartoon
that.
overload, man. You're gonna go into a seizure.
There we go. Oh, Shug's got his drink. At least something's going right for him.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, shove you back in the background, and I'll let you see what we're going to be doing tonight. This one is something that I've never done before. Well, I have done something similar, but nothing like this. What I've got tonight, I'll bring the live chat up so I can see what's happening. Right, so tonight I've got a piece of oak on the lathe. It's quite small. It's only 4" by 4" by 2" thick, so that's 100 mil by 100 mil by 50 mil, and it's well off center. I'll show you that.
Whoa.
So it's well off center. So I've got 4 of these. So all it's getting is a design on the front, and it's going to get painted. It'll get painted black, and I'll use Joe Sonia's iridescent paints. And then all 4 of them are going to be joined together using some aluminium rod like this, and it's going to end up being a wall hanging. So this is a challenge for Woodturning 360 Club, which is an internet woodturning club, and the challenge for this month was to do a wall hanging. So this is what I'm going to do. Whether or not it works is a different matter.
We got faith,
If it doesn't work, there's going to be one piece flying that way. There's going to be another piece flying that way, and then we might start something else. But hopefully it will work. So I'll get set up to do some turning on this. Make sure nothing's hitting. Nothing is hitting, and I'm using my small 1/4" Robert Sorby ball gouge to do the turning on this. Is that you, Shug? Are you there?
I do believe I am here.
Oh, you see
Awesome.
it? You see it?
Awesome.
Hey!
Excellent.
Just in time to read the people out in the chat.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I was stressing out over that.
Oh
Right,
my
here we go.
God! Come on, come
You got this,
on.
man.
Okay, let's have a look then. See what we got. If I go right back to the top of my chat, badly prepared tonight, guys. Badly prepared. Right, we have the ever lovely Robert Dolman, Jen Smith, aka Jen's Turn,
Woo.
Jenny, Jen.
Peter Corcoran, Fred Gilliver, Brian Watkins, Gerard the French Turner, Bonsoir Gerard, Door 60, Jennifer's Craft and Creations. I hope it's the original Jennifer. We don't want no fake imposters now.
Yeah, don't do that.
Lawrence Bagager, James Crawford, Joey Steelblade Woodworks.
Underlay.
Andale, viva la andale. Gone to work for a carpet salesman. Who else have we got? Paul Houghton, the Greasby Turner.
Right, now I'll go on to my 3/8 ball gouge, seeing as I'm going to be turning a bit of air here. I wonder if I can get any higher speed on this.
You heard it first
can
here.
always try.
Wayne's going to get a bit of air tonight. We've got
Right.
David from Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations.
Update.
Michael McEwen.
Hey.
Tony Smith. Barry Chitty. Martin
How
at
you
Woody's
doing?
Creations. How are you all doing, guys?
Hey.
Roy's the boys in. Billy Brown. Kitey's Shed. Susie the Swiss Woodturner. Martin Brees.
What's up, Martin?
How you doing, Martin?
I think David Birch, TX Woodworks.
Hello, David.
Come get me for
And-
lunch, dude. Come get me for lunch, David.
And Ashley's in. So the butler must have finally turned on her YouTube for her.
Spoiled brat.
Hey!
Either that or
I
she's binned the meeting that she's supposed to be in.
I actually
Oh.
messaged Ashley today and said she ain't the only one with a butler. The amount of coffees I had to make Wayne while he was here.
Ah, yeah.
Where am I going with this?
So a good evening,
Anyone, think
ladies
he
and
was
gentlemen.
anyone would think he was outside cutting me my wood.
And was he?
Yeah.
So you weren't to be trusted with a chainsaw then, is that what you're saying?
Nah. They trusted me with a massive bonfire instead.
Burn it down, brother.
We've also got the ever lovely Maple Tree Studios in, and he's backstage, Wayne.
Yeah.
Hey-oh.
Hit the button!
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey!
Got him.
How you doing?
David says, "Come get him, Jake. He's in Oklahoma City."
Oh, crap.
Is that a
Maybe
distance?
next week. That's a 4 or 5 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe next week, buddy.
You'd like it here, Jake. There's some
Yeah.
trees here.
There's trees
Good
there.
evening, everyone.
What's up, Dale?
How you doing, Dale?
Right, deal.
How's it hanging, buddy? We've got Woodworm Paul in, Katie Cornish Maid, and Wivey Woodshed as well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing?
Wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, lovely human beings.
Nice.
Hey. And Dave Oatey. Hi, Dave.
Right, I
It's,
think that'll
uh,
do for that one.
I'd like to say that it's not true what Jake said about making Wayne so many coffees he feels like a butler. Because he made them for everybody, so he's kind of being a butler for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
I
I think you were being
Go on.
singled out there, Wayne, then.
I think,
Yeah.
and he turned into a paramaniac later on.
I've actually got a little bit of a question for Wayne, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Right, because he started doing some segmented turning, and he started with 1, and he jumped straight to 4. Whatever happened to 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Those are
You've got,
overrated.
you've got to jump forward sometimes.
Mind you, 2 could be a lidded pot, couldn't it?
It's just
Didn't
a
stay on there
jump
very
to
well.
the left.
I'd like to.
2 could be a lidded box.
There's a chap from Texas, from Amarillo, giving you a super chat. He says, "Thanks for the lessons."
Ooh. Ooh.
I have to learn
No
somewhere.
problem, Jake. No problem.
He looks a bit like Jake Thompson, but couldn't
Man.
possibly be.
There's not even trees here. How are we going to have lathe lessons?
I mean, that's the thing.
If you
John
look
Hayes.
deep- if you-
John Hayes is asking a question, Wayne. He says,
Yep.
if you add resin to say Purple Heart, will the colour always stay vibrant, the coating of resin over the top, or would it fade?
I would say it'd probably stay vibrant, but what I would do, because once you cut Purple Heart, it does tend to go brown once it's been cut. So the best thing to do is to actually put it in sunlight for a few hours. That'll bring the purple back, and then put it in resin.
I think it would have to be a UV resistant resin as well. It's probably the UV that causes it.
Most resin has some UV blocking
Mm.
properties. However, the resin
Yeah.
itself can discolor quite dramatically. Mr. Thompson, would you care to tell us what your favorite UV blocking resin is?
Okay.
Got ya.
Got him.
Illuminate has Amazing Clear Class Plus, and it has this extra UV inhibitors in it, but it's still going to yellow. It's just
Jake
going to
10 at
take longer.
checkout.
Yeah, Jake 10 at checkout. There you go.
Katie says she's watching with Mum and Dad again. Hello, Katie's Mum and Dad.
Hello, Katie's
Hello,
mum and dad.
Mum and Dad.
Hey.
Right. You think
And
I
Mark,
should
the
paint these
gentleman
individually?
Woodturning is in. Hi, Mark.
Do you think I should
Oh.
paint these individually, or wait till I've turned them all, then paint them all at once?
Ooh.
Yes.
What do you want
Yeah.
to do, Wayne? What do you want?
Excellent. That's the answer I was looking for, Jamie.
Thought so. Glad to
Ben's
be of
in.
service.
Benjamin, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
My cholesterol.
Oh.
Now
Ashley
the
says,
pattern
"Ooh,
I'm
Wayne,
doing.
follow your heart."
The pattern I'm doing on this is not going to be exactly the same on all of them. In fact, they probably aren't going to end up being totally different.
Keith Jarvis is in. How you doing, Keith?
What's up, Keith?
Hey, Keith.
Mark says, "We have 20 cans of Doom Bar. Should be enough to get us to 10 p.m. at least."
Oh, well, get it down you then, kid. Get it down you. I don't mean all down your front. I mean, drink it properly.
I can see Scott through the window next to me, bending over, taking his boots off, and I can see his straight up arse crack.
Does he have any iron brew involved?
Not
Too
yet.
much information. Katie's asking a question, Wayne. She said she's sorry she missed that. How are you attaching it?
Oh, so it's attached with a worm screw.
Yeah.
And hopes
So
and
both-
dreams that it doesn't come off.
And sky hooks.
A wish screw.
You wouldn't want to buy a worm screw from Wish. though,
Benjamin
just
is
in case.
asking, what is Dunbar? Benjamin's asking, what is Dunbar, and is it as good as Bud Light? Well, I can honestly say that Dunbar is perhaps maybe 30 or 40 times better than Bud Light. I might be underselling it a bit.
Is Bud Light low alcohol?
No,
Nah.
it just doesn't weigh as much.
Dave Oatley says it's real beer, Ben, not that American stuff.
John Scarborough's in. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, John.
Americans don't even know what a real pint is.
You know what? This like, hey, come to the show and to get some American hate. You guys need to chill out with that stuff, man. Relax.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
You tell him, Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, we're going to watch
I'm
Hamburg
tired
after
of
this.
I'm not gonna take it anymore, guys. Dang it.
Dang it!
Gosh
Dang it,
dang
Bobby! Dang it, Bobby! Let's go watch some handbag. John Hayes says, "Turn it into an artistic piece, Wayne. While it's spinning, throw
Oh.
paint at it."
Oh, we've got to have this one.
like
Gouge
that
Avenger
idea.
says, Gouge Avenger says, isn't it attached by having it docked into the chuck weight?
Oh,
No need.
There
No
you
need.
go.
Not when I'm turning. That's just out of order, that is, Justin. Out of order.
Oh man, that's priceless.
he's talking. He's talking. He's talking. Hopes you like docking too. How about that for you, Justin?
Oh my.
Oh my.
You can have your own theme
Turning on
tune.
the dock of the lathe.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
It started. It started.
Justin's going docking with
Right,
James.
for everybody's information,
Watching-
this could end up being not very family friendly.
It's definitely Jimmy has had some cider tonight. I feel I should warn him.
Billy Brown says, Try some Newcastle Brown Ale. Newty Brown.
Gonna duck around the clock
When?
tonight.
Wayne, your sandpaper's come off, Wayne.
Well, that's
Please
not very
somebody's
sandy.
taking some notice.
Yeah, the Garage Avenger says the sing is horrible.
You're right. You're dead right.
Hey, don't ride the fence on that one. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, don't hold back.
What you need to do is you need a Norwegian arm to hold the lyrics on.
Yeah.
Remember, Justin, hit the thumbs up, because the more thumbs up there are, the less we sing.
I like that idea.
And the less we mention.
Lois Mom says, pint of heavy. Yes, pint of heavy is kind of where we've got to go.
He ain't heavy.
Ashley says she doesn't drink much, but her butler does for her.
Now, to tell you the truth, when Ashley starts drinking, she probably has 2 glasses of whiskey, and then
Katie, look now.
she actually talks more than what she does when she's sober, which I find very, very, very impressive, considering she never shuts up.
So is it like is it like full sentences, or does she break them up like she does when she's texting?
Young John Hayes says, is Wayne about to do some gilding?
No, he's not. He's not gilding tonight.
What else have we got in here? Courage offered Bill a lot of money, so he said, "Oh, I apologize." Paul Kavanagh says, "How many times can I hit that thumbs up?" You can hit it as many times as you like, as long as it ends on an odd number.
Jake's getting some hate mail.
I'm having it. There we go. Oh, I just got there in front of me.
Be careful though, you press it too much and Wayne's music will start playing.
Woohoo! Cornish Maid says, "You're all lightweight," says Katie. "You need to get that rattler out." Yes.
Hey.
You know, Katie, I've got a very good friend down in Plymouth, and he commonly goes by Dave Rattler Evans.
I like it. If it makes you feel any better, Katie, I'm on Henry Weston's Cloudy Vintage at 7.6%. Gorgeously still, wonderfully alcoholic.
And I'll just stick with the spiced rum at the moment, because I've got some.
Katie says it's up the road from her.
I'm going thirsty because Scott's slacking.
Roy's the boy says, "I love a few pints of real ale."
Fair play to you, mate.
I've got a question. When you reattach these, they're not all going to line up, right? All the
Eh?
rings aren't going to line up, are they?
No.
I look forward to this, how this is going to look then.
Benjamin said he's got a pint of Tesco's own brand Coca-Cola with a straw for extra cool points.
Is that a plastic straw, paper straw?
Hang on,
It's a paper straw and you're a
Could be an
lightweight.
aluminium one.
It's not roller cola, is it?
Maybe.
Roller cola.
Plastic straw or paper straw, Ben?
Lionel's in. How you doing, Lionel?
Lionel, how are you?
Cornish maid says, not like she drinks or anything.
I think we should get a second opinion from your mum, Katie.
Yeah. A reply from your mum or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Wivey wants to ask Ben, ice and slice, Ben?
Ice and slice. Oh, that's posh.
Katie Shed says he's tucking into a nice bottle of Glenfiddich.
Oh, I'll be having it. I might have a wee glass of. What was that last one I got?
Old
Deal?
Putney. Was the last one.
Old Putney. Yeah, I might have a glass of Old Putney tonight. Mind you, the last time I had a glass of old putney, I finished half the bottle.
Yes. Big glass.
Big glass.
There we go. There's the reply. Ben says it's actually a plastic straw, but he does use it for about a week. So the bacterium should have built up nicely. Good lad.
Dangerous territory. You know, the cool kids are all into the paper recyclable ones.
No, you want plastic for points.
You know, I mean, the angry rebels without a cause type are all into the plastic ones.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Katie's
call.
mum says she prefers the baby sham.
They're so cool.
Hey, I'd
Booze
love a baby sham.
Booze fit baby.
Baby.
Dave Oates chucking into a bottle of homebrew red wine.
Baby.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Hodgepodge is in. Good evening, sir. Need to turn your own wooden straw. Oh, there's a moment there.
There's a call. Oh, hold on. Scott's in. Scott, you're late. Go and stand in the corner. He says he's listening and spanking at the same time. Spanking?
Seeing as how Scott's in, Scott, you owe me a bloody 60 grid belt for me Pro Edge, by the way.
Yeah.
Ashley may have to bail, she says. The butler's talking to her.
Oh man.
No. Did she say that in one sentence or multiple?
I feel what she said.
Did it in
was- she
one.
said- Good evening, Miss Ashley. I'm afraid you're only going to be able to listen to one conversation at once. Would you like me to turn one down?
That's what happens.
Yes,
She's listening to.
lady.
She's always answering the wrong one. That's why we're like, what the hell is she talking about?
Does her butler look like Lurch?
Or does he look like Parker from Thunderbirds? Yes, my lady.
Good evening, my lady.
Is Scott still watching?
Got her.
He is at some level.
At some level, okay. Scott, just to let you know, mate, I got your ball gout sorted.
Beautiful. Is that the
There you are,
study?
Scott. I got your ball gout.
It's about as much use as a concrete kite, that is.
Hey, I still use that, Shug.
I'm not even going to ask what for.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's what she
Clements
said.
is in.
She's
He
just a
says
short
morning
hair.
all from Oz.
As long as you don't lend it to Jane for when I visit.
Has war been declared then, Wayne, yeah?
She's gonna shank you.
Well, it turns out one of my resin turnings isn't a suitable enough apology.
No.
Yeah. So Jane got the dolphin coming out of the resin today as a peace offering, and she says, "Yeah, like that's going to work."
I really like Jane.
John Hayes is asking a
lift.
question, Wayne. He
Yeah.
says, Wayne, I've known originally marbles were made of wood. Do you know what species?
Lignum vitae.
Oh, good answer.
Ooh,
And true or not, it's a good guess.
great
I
pronunciation.
think that's a load of balls.
I think he's lost his
Not your
marbles.
balls. Yeah, they're not your balls, they're marbles.
Young Scott has an answer for you, Mr. Wayne. He says, Wayne, I was gonna send you a new belt, but then you made me bow gouge into two for the vertically challenged. Jake says, Ashley. Ashley says, yes.
There you are, Scott.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Ball gouge sorted.
Oh, beautiful.
Katie is JP's has been very, very amused by JP's balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amusing.
I would have think Scott's bowl gouge. I would have screwed a carbide tip to the end of it.
Previously on Jake and Ashley. Jake said Ashley. Ashley said yes. Jake then in today's episode said never mind.
I forgot.
Rex B says, He just got his item from Steve's auction for the charity. He loves it, but it doesn't have a signature or emblem. Who
Sounds
did
like
you
a
win it
great-
off?
That wasn't me that did that.
Who did
Meantime,
you win it off, Rex?
the Garage Avenger says, "Ooh, such a big garage."
Oh, it's not the size that attracts the flies, Justin.
Ashley's only half paying attention, so yeah, she says.
Oh, and Ashley started shouting again.
Joey, have a word, mate. Ashley shouting.
Yeah, settle her down.
Rex B says it's made of you. Can't remember who it was. If anyone out in the chat can help with this, it was made of you. Who was it that turned said item?
I don't honestly remember, to tell you the truth.
I can't remember.
So Ashley did. Ashley, I only half paying attention, so I see. Ashley, if I accidentally hit enter, Ashley, I can't keep up with this voice chat. Ashley, I attempted writing it 1 minute.
That's exactly how she talks in the chat.
Young Garage Avenger says it depends. Oh, good man. It depends. Young Garage Avenger says if it depends if it's a carbon tip, right? I don't know, mate. It depends if you're that way inclined. Carbon tips would make it difficult to dock, I feel.
Yeah.
Joey says there's no settling or saving, Ashley.
Young Scott is requesting his butler to put kettle on.
Unfortunately, this is a PG show, so I can't reply.
My God.
Rex, give Steve a shout, mate. He'll know who it was.
Steve!
Steve!
Alan!
Oh God! Now Joey started shouting.
Joey's doing this. I can't keep up with a single texting antics.
At the depot.
At the depot.
At El Disco.
Oh my goodness.
My wife says I talk too loud. What do you mean? I'm supposed to wear air defenders. In the depot.
Out of control, Jenny. Yep.
His name is Joey. He's at El Depot.
Garage Avenger saying, "Are you spraying lube on now?"
No, it's Scott. It's Scott that's got the lube. Scott was showing off his tin of lube today.
Oh.
Yes, Katie, you need far more vodka for this chat.
Yes, have more vodka. I can put some baby sham in the vodka and then give some to them.
Yeah.
Some people call those coves and beads, and other people call them speed bumps.
You know, I know a joke about that, but I'm going to shut up now.
I should have shut up before I started.
Young Jennifer's Crafting Creations says, Rex, it was Keith Greenfield. Reason I know to TS, I should have what? TS, I should have who won it. What? I'll have another go at that in a second. I know.
Throw some random.
Yes.
Throw random punctuation at that.
Jennifer's saying she knows because she should know because she's supposed to have known who won what.
I think you might be. Oh, what we got here? Now, Mother's shouting as well.
Yes, his mum said like this. Young Katie, young Katie. Tell the fat Scottish bloke, you need a cherry and a baby sham.
You forgot the bit where
Joey's saying, "You can do it, Dale."
You can do it, Dale.
you can do it.
Oh.
El,
Billy
El,
Brown
El
saying
Joey Libre.
El Macho Libre. Billy Brown's asking, are you going to paint the sides of the wood black, Wayne?
I have done.
He has done.
It's a late question, but it's still a good question.
It's good, but it's not right.
You have 66 people watching, young Wayne. If we can get another 600, we'll have an entertaining number.
Oh,
Folk,
yes.
please share out this video, get on your feeds, tell your friends. Let's see if we can get Wayne climbing up in the numbers, please.
Yeah, I'm still
Ooh.
needing subs to get to 4,000.
Yes, come on. You can do it. You can do it, as Joey would say to us.
You need booze, fit baby.
Right.
Benjamin says, what color are you painting your nipples, Wayne?
Right. These are going to be a mixture of green, violet, gold, and red.
No blue.
Ooh.
No blue this week.
You're out
No
of here.
blue this week.
Wayne
No,
Scaramanga Clasper.
The man with the golden gun. That was it, wasn't it? That was the one. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monsieur Scaramanga.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was on loan from Khan from Star Trek.
I must admit, Wayne, it's nice to see you using Joe Saunders for a change.
By
I
God.
haven't used them for a while, have I?
No.
Are you being facetious again, Jamie?
At this
Only
point,
a little bit.
people, I have to pause while I reflect on what was just said and try desperately not to say other things. Are you
I reckon
such?
our ice cream man used to be being paid by him because every time he had an ice cream from him, he'd say, "Do you, Sonia?" Every time. I reckon that's what it was. He was being paid by Joe Sonia's. And Cornish Maid said she was literally going to ask what the paint was. So that was
Joe Sonia's.
done.
It's acrylic.
Well, they are acrylic, yes.
Well done, Jamie. Well done.
Young Garage Avenger has this to say, Wayne, and I'm going to read this out. You can discuss it with him, during a docking session later. He says, and I quote, 4,000 subs. Holy crap, Wayne! 4,000 people committed to watching this shite.
No, that's the whole point. There's only 60 odd come and watch.
He says, just poking. It's amazing. I mean, sorry, just joking. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What
Only
was the
about
song?
50 or 60 ever actually dock.
What was the song we had earmarked for Justin, Jamie? Was it something to do with sitting on the dock of the bay?
Something
That
like
was
that.
it. Question from Harry. He says, could you, Harry, have applied paint with the lathe was on for nice concentric circles? Or could you?
I probably could have done.
Young
Be a bit
Justin says,
risky with
Where's the
so
fun
much
in
hair,
that?
though.
It's starting to look like licorice all sorts.
he's here.
Have a lick around. Have a lick around. Have a lick around.
Someone else is going to have to get that. I'm leaning back in the chair.
Oh, I see.
Someone
what
else
you
is going to have
mean.
to get it because I'm laying down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you on your front with a bottle of iron brew in the proverbial? Go on, someone push show. There we are.
Not yet.
Oh, someone
Got him.
did.
I got him.
Right. What can I say? Benjamin is saying all TV is shite these days. This is just the best of the shite. Well, thank you very much, but we appreciate
It's one of those sort of things that would have, that had said tennis player done it, would have been great. A backhand compliment.
Hey! Oh, someone else can
Lovely.
read this.
Harry or Robert. I'm not sure which, but probably Harry because he's a filthy so and so. Now we got purple areolas for Ben.
Well, it's cold, man. It's cold.
It's the blue pasties on the end, well, the green pasties on the end of the blue.
Gerard, the French tenor, says, Wayne, if I may be bold to say, but you should have a different effect of Joe Sonia effect on each one as they are different each pieces. Just a humble opinion.
Grant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Joey says, I can't get the noise right, but it's kind of as he slaps his face four times.
Yeah.
I'm making a kind of woodeny noise when he's doing that because, well, it's he turned his sombrero kind of thing out of oak.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Does he go?
It's a
Don't at the depot.
Oakbrero.
At the depot.
He's got a lathe. The boy can turn his own hats.
Yeah, there you go.
At
Turn
the
his own
depot.
sombrero.
Diddle 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 diddle.
Wallet cry.
Oh.
Because he went down for a trash can and he came back with a caravan from the depot.
From the depot.
And his wallet cried. Young Garage Avenger has this comment to make, and I quote, I'm thinking, why are you calling me Young Justin? Then I remembered you're all old buggers. Yes, Young Justin, you are
Correct.
indeed. You are indeed.
Correct, our youngest Padawan. You got on with it.
Any minute now, Justin's going to ask what sort of debonding agent you should use should you get stuck together. You doing docking?
RPM Woodworks has joined in Country Woodville. How the devil are yous?
Good evening.
Welcome, and we're sorry.
Garage Avenger says, in relation to the Padawan comment, the docking is strong with this one.
Hey, good man.
Oh.
Hodgepodge says, if there were only 3 pieces, it kind of reminds me of that scene in Total Recall.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure it's Total Recall and not the other one where he's woken back up? The 3 shells?
No, it's Total Recall. The Arnie one.
Yeah.
Commando.
No. It's either Total Recall. I thought it was the Sylvester Stallone one he was thinking of, where he gets woken
Rocky.
back up with the 3 shells. No. Gordon Bennett. The one
Oh, the 3 seashells.
says.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. That's it.
No, it's not that one.
It's Demolition Man.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's Total Recall.
No,
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Three seashells is said by Sandra Bullock and Demolition Man when he comes out
Right,
of the toilet.
that's not what whoever it was made the comment was talking about, though.
Yes.
Oh no, he's talking about the 3 boobies. Yes.
Yes, Total Recall.
Yes. Total
You
Recall.
are right. If someone said she sells on the seashore.
Yeah. Paul Cavanagh's in and a Backen.
Who was
Is
that?
it
Backen.
Seashells on the
are
seashore, but
ya?
also at Home Depot.
He's on about the bloke with 3 boobs, says Benjamin. Correct.
The bloke with 3 boobs?
No, it was a short person, female with 3 boobs.
It was a full
they like
Madonna
all
with
in-
the 3 boobies.
Were they all in front, or was like 2 in the front, 1 in the back? Or
Of course.
No, they were all on the front. In
Of
fact, it
course.
wasn't a short person at all. It was a tall person.
It was one of the wasn't it?
The character, however, I feel is loosely based. No, but that would do. The character is, of course, based on Eccentrica Golumbitz, the triple-breasted whore from Eroticon 6, as mentioned in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, and that was
Sounds
me
like-
thinking it was from Hello Hello. It was a Fallen Madonna with his 3 boobies.
I mean, there are people I know who continue to have moments thinking about Helga.
Helga.
And Dale is one of them.
No. She's blonde, mate, and too tall, so not for me.
Too tall, huh?
Too tall. I think it's the jackboots that does it.
The Gestapo.
Yeah. Three booby girl that's too tall.
No, it's Jake. We're gonna have to educate you on this one. I think.
Catch me up on these things, man. All I heard, you lost me at 3 boobs.
Yes, that's it. You were wondering. You were suddenly presented with a choice.
He went off just like the poem.
Through you.
I wandered lonely, thinking of the sweet.
Joey says, "Hell, Douglas, the loony bin couldn't handle them all and set them all free." Douglas Mangum says, "Joey, I think you're right. Loony bins would not be able to cope with them." The Garage Avenger says, "Can you explain this painting shite, Wayne? What are you Why are you painting it like that? What's the look you're going for?"
Well, the reason I'm painting it like this, Justin, is because I want to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because he can.
Yeah.
Katie has probably got this, and I'm gonna murder this, but hey, why not? She says, "Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once."
Correct, Rhoda. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, man.
Alex of the Well Things is in. Hi, Alex. Hi, Wayne, earworms, and all in the chat. What are we making tonight? A kerfuffle.
Yeah.
What we're after.
A complete mess at the moment.
4 booby Billy Goat.
To tell you the truth, I thought this was going to take a hell of a lot longer than this.
Hodge or Harry or Robert is saying when he's making his interpretation of the 3 boob scene from Total Recall.
I never could count very well.
And making a complete tit of it.
Absolutely.
Gerard says,
Cheers,
Yeah,
Jamie.
sure.
You're all heart, mate.
Yes.
Segmented tit.
Right, I'll give that a minute to dry, and then I'll show it to you because that's it done.
I'm not actually sure anybody's got an accent like that in reality, Gerard, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Of course,
It's
the
a bit like the
Joe
fifth,
change
it's a bit
colour,
like the Fifth Element.
Of
And
course,
he's sat
that'll
in the
change
middle.
colour. That'll change colour, right? When they start going off, they won't be quite.
No, because I've painted out all of the creamy colour on all of them.
He puts that in the middle where we like the Fifth Element.
Katie's mum says it looks like licorice all sorts.
I don't know why,
Jamie
but I
said
think
that earlier.
this is the best project you've ever done, I think.
Oh, cheers, Jake.
Yeah.
Brown nose.
Jake, did you bang your head when you stood up earlier, mate?
I just like certain things, I guess. It's interesting to me.
It's because it looks like boobs. Apparently.
He's very convincing, isn't he? He's very, very convincing.
I do worry about Jamie in the background there going, it's because it looks like boobs or something.
Well, what's happened is
Because he knows.
You're missing a detail. You're missing a detail because it's because Scott walked into the living room where Jamie is. So the conversation may be different from what your interpretation.
Change camera.
Problem is, I got concerned because he walked in with a iron brew bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where was
again?
Where was it?
Yeah, where was it this time?
He stuck his hand this time.
Pictures or it didn't happen. Oh, we've seen the pictures. It did happen.
Oh.
Well, that did go quick. I thought I'd be well over an hour doing this.
You were 45 minutos. Actually, technically, you're probably 43 because you did a bit of chat. Did you turn that goblet earlier on at the start of the show? That
Which
cup at the
goblet?
start of the show. Did you turn that cup at the start of the show that's over your
No.
right shoulder?
No.
Ooh.
I was going to see if it fit into the lathe, but I thought, no, Jake might get a bit upset if I do that.
Well, it's yours, man. You do what you want.
Right, let's turn this round and hold it up and see what you think. There it is.
Love it.
A wall hanging. For some reason, I was talking to Jake about this earlier on. For some reason, this reminds me of something that people might have hung on the wall back in the 70s. I don't know
Yeah.
why I think that, but that's the thing I'm getting with this.
Seems like for me, it seems like a bizarre cross interpretation between the school teacher from the wall and a hint of and a tiny hint of the picture scream.
It reminds me of the sort of thing that like you put like magnet it to the fridge and like you put it there like for sympathy.
Okay.
Someone says
Jamie, hold on a minute. How far away are you from Wayne?
Not far enough.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
50
Not
miles.
far, not far enough.
Well, I've
And he's
upset
gonna
his
bring
wife. I might
Jane.
as well go for the set.
And he's going to bring Jane. You're getting skinned alive, boy.
Hey, someone says school teacher. I was waiting for that story to play.
The wall. It's from the wall from the
Pink Floyd.
Another Brick in the Wall video
Mm-hmm.
by Pink Floyd, man.
All
Yes,
right.
where you've got the teacher that's in the shape of the hammer.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
I'm
Gerard
getting
says
some
it looks like
some
four eyes
interesting
looking at you.
comments.
We don't need no depot checkout.
Martin said we have no idea what it is, Wayne, but good job. Martin, I've got no idea what it is either.
Hey.
There's something you stick on the wall and look at.
Yeah.
Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft is in, says evening all. He certainly does have the
Hey.
feet for a policeman, doesn't he?
Hey, you don't want.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, how you doing, Wayne and Valerie? There's a question from Cornish Maid. Katie says, Wayne, could you explain what the curved tool is behind you to her mum, please, if you have time?
Curved tool.
Curved tool behind
The
you.
calipers.
So I'm wondering if it's the calipers.
Oh, these.
Okay.
Or-
I'd say
Yeah.
These are measuring calipers.
I'm going to say
You
it's
get
either
some
that or it's your.
you get some to measure
your
the
hollowing
thickness of
tool.
the walls as well. They're very
Yeah,
similar.
I'm going to say you've also got your hollowing tools on the wall behind you, so I wasn't sure.
I
which one. Top
think she's
shelf.
talking about. I think
Top
the
shelf,
pole
it's the
with the
hollower.
bend in it. So I think you're on the right track, mate. I think it's one of the hollowers.
Yeah, I think it's the hollower on the top shelf.
Very far end hollower, perhaps.
I just think it's funny that when Wayne sits down at that light on the top, he looks like he's sitting in an electric chair.
There you go. So this is called a swan neck hollower, and
Yeah.
what you use this for is I don't think I've.
See,
There we are.
I didn't get electric chair. He's getting a coiffon or a bouffon done on his hair.
For the
kind
likes
thing,
of
just one
something
those.
like this,
Yeah.
something like this, doing a vase, you use the swan neck to come in right up close to the shoulder. That's what that's used for.
Remember, people, you are allowed to call the police if someone comes in close to your shoulder.
Well, if you don't want it.
Yeah, that's it. You've got it. You've got it, Wayne. Happy days.
With a number of kisses. A most grateful young lady.
Yes,
Grant,
there you go.
Good. Right, I'll just
Wicked.
show you one final time, and then I'll bring the guys in to say ta-ra. And there it is. So it
Yeah.
can be mounted on the wall like that. It can be mounted on the wall like that, whichever way you want to do it. Just thought I'd try something a little bit different tonight.
Where did you get the aluminium rods from for that, Wayne?
I had it on a shelf over there, Shug.
I like it.
Wicks.
Wicks. Oh, righty ho, righty ho.
Next to the candles.
Yeah, that's the 6mm aluminium rod. I'm sure they do different sizes. They also do the steel rod as well.
For now. You have a
Right, John
question for them,
Scarborough's,
after you,
John
John.
Scarborough's asking how many of the gouges do you actually use? I actually use all of them, but not at the same time. Gerard's saying, could you make your own decorative dowel? Yeah, of course you could, Gerard. Yeah, nothing's stopping you doing that at all.
In the depot.
Countrywood girls off. Catch you later, Countrywood girl.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, let's bring the
Yeah.
guys in, and then I'll...
Oh no!
the
No,
giraffe
don't
thing.
do it! Don't do it! Oh, come on.
I'm a bit worried now. Jimmy's lying down in the dark.
Oh my goodness.
At least he's not in the depot.
He can't sit down. He's still
side.
he can't sit down. He still has a bottle of iron brew, kind of, you know.
Oh my goodness. Look at that
I think
pose, too.
I think the word is embedded.
Did he sit
You know,
up suddenly?
Ben's asking what cup size. That's difficult to
42
explain,
double D.
Ben. Difficult to explain.
It's got to be at least a C or D.
It's going to whatever it is. It's going to be a square cup.
Yeah.
And
All
on that
this booby
note,
talk has gotten Jamie in the mood.
right? Thanks everybody for coming along and watching this. Whatever tonight. And I will see you when Friday. I'll be back on Friday lunchtime doing some ordinary turning. So I'm going to hit the button.